It looks like my little Russian camping stove has developed a small leak back at the back of the fuel tank. Today we're going to take it all apart and see if we can fix it. I think if I can get the fuel tank off of the burner without breaking anything, I can go ahead and put some Teflon paste on the threads, and that should take care of the leak. It's my thought that Teflon is probably good for this, since it resists both chemicals and high heat. Fuel has been leaking from down here, where the burner assembly meets the tank. On this particular stove, this fitting takes an 11mm wrench. Now we can see here the fiber wick. This is probably cotton, but I don't know that for sure. It shouldn't take a huge amount of silicone paste to seal this back up. The leak really wasn't that bad to begin with. I'm just going to put a little bit on the threads here. That's probably actually way too much. Let's go ahead and smear it around. That's probably way more than enough. Now comes the fun part, stuffing this wick back down in this little hole. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Now let's see if we can get this threaded back together. Alright, just want to kind of get this firm but still hand tight. We're not going to crank it down with the wrench. It looks like we've got a good all-around seal with our Teflon paste. Now the only thing left to do is fill it up and see if it works. Okay, we've got the tank fueled up and it seems to be holding, but let's go ahead and run the burner for a minute or two and make sure everything looks okay. The next thing to do is preheat the burner with a little of our fuel. It takes about a minute under good conditions for your preheat to start vaporizing the fluid that's in that cotton wick. I think we're probably up to temperature now. Let's go ahead and start it and see what we get. We've been running for a couple of minutes now. Looks like we're up to operating temperature. We've got a good blue flame, and our sealant appears to be holding. I'm going to go ahead and call this done. So that's how you repair a leaking fuel tank on the Primus Touristy Russian camping stove. A stove like this certainly has its advantages and disadvantages. But if you like tinkering with unusual, quirky gadgets, this may be just the stove for you.